Taking your power back is important in a love relationship. If you're feeling like you're always being neglected, this person doesn't pay attention to you, this person is not giving you enough, it's because you allow them to take the power away from you. And this is a time to start taking your power back. There's a lot of things that you're doing. Maybe you think you have been doing the right thing, but sometimes maybe you're doing too much. Take a step back and focus on yourself. That's where the power comes from. If you're not focusing on yourself, you're allowing yourself to be pulled in. And not that this person is taking you for granted or this person is taking advantage of you, but you're allowing yourself to fall. And this is a time to focus on yourself in order for you to become stronger. So taking your power back is important for any love relationship. New beginnings happen only when you focus on what is truth inside you. If you're not focusing on the truth and the love inside you, the new beginning is never going to reemerge. And basically, it's not saying that you need to take your power back and let this person go, but no, you need to take this. You need to take this in a way where you're focusing on yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be pulled in. Sometimes we feel like we're being drained, or we're not getting enough we're not getting enough for ourselves because this person just keeps taking and taking, not giving enough. You're always the one calling them, you're always the one texting them. If you don't suggest getting together, it's never going to happen. The list goes on. Don't keep putting your energy into why this person isn't responding to you, because you've given up your power. And you know what? Maybe at the very beginning, your power was very, very high. This person was looking for you. This person was always at your doorstep, or trying to get in touch with you all the time. And you were the one like, okay, well, maybe let's do it. Okay, and this is why it's time to take your power back. Not that this is a bad thing or a good thing, but you need to take your power back. Energy shifts. This card is important now. What's going on? The summer solstice or winter solstice is right around the corner. And if you're not focusing on what is important for these new beginnings to happen, this energy shift that's happening right now, the new beginnings, the new changes, we get prepared for the solstices, and they're exciting. But if you're not allowing yourself to feel good about yourself and, focus on positivity, focus on positive energy, you're always going to feel like you're being pulled in, not getting enough of you, and you're always going to feel like you're being, shunned down into the ground. It's time to start focusing on yourself, especially with the energy shift. An energy shift means that something is happening in the air, because a lot of energy that is being thrown out there. A lot of people are going through different things. Everybody's different. Like, these readings are not geared upon one specific topic. They're actually messages from the divine giving you that that boost that you need to empower yourself so that you can move forward in your life when it comes to love. It's never easy. Sometimes you do have to walk away from someone, or maybe you have to patch it up, or maybe you have to be patient. Energy shifts is a time when things are changing and evolving, and you need to pay attention to that. Not that you're doing anything wrong, because it seems like you're doing things right. You're here trying to figure it out. You're trying to understand things. That's why you get readings. That's why you try to get clarification on what it is that you need to do. Sometimes it's shadow work. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is shadow work? What does that mean? I hear that all the time. Shadow work means when you work on things that are very intense in your life. Like, maybe you have something that you've been holding on to, and it's a dark side, and maybe you don't like it. And maybe it's just been lurking around and it's been pulling you down. And maybe you have a temper, or maybe you have, a streak of jealousy, or maybe you have a streak of anger, or even sadness. It's not that it's a bad thing, but you need to work with it, not against it. You can't push away your emotions. If you're quick-tempered, fine. Just learn to control that. If you're jealous, try to talk to yourself about, maybe it's not what I think it is I'm not going to pull it in from something in my past. Like, that's a shadow. Just like the way shadow is. If there's a situation that happened in the past and you never resolved it inside your mind, then it's always going to be there. So work on yourself, work on that shadow. Self-care is a great place to start. Yes. Self-care is about, just like you see in this picture, she's in this beautiful waterfall, taking a bath, or just enjoying the water, whatever you want, whatever comes to mind. And you know what? As you can see, these three faces, if they're the same face or not, they're actually embracing it. because the waterfalls are coming through their eyes, the way they see things. And that's the way you need to see your self-care. Your self-care is very important. It's a part of you. Shadow work, self-care, awakening, because there is an awakening about to happen. Maybe this person is not contacting you and you're just getting like frustrated and wondering, I should just walk away from it. No, this card is telling you there's an awakening happening. Or maybe this person is not communicating because you're not communicating. Maybe you need to indulge. Maybe you need to embrace and say, hey, listen, let's get together. Sometimes it's about, just awakening to what is in front of you. Work in the here and the now, not into, well, they said this to me and I'm just going to block them. I'm just going to block them off my Instagram or Facebook. You can do that. But how do they get in touch with you if they want to call you or they want to text you or, send you a DM or whatever? It's time to just take a step back and just leave everything, open, and just say, I surrender, especially with a new moon coming up tomorrow. It's time to surrender the energy that's been pulling you down. It's a new moon in Gemini. Represents a lot of new beginnings, especially with Gemini representing Mercury. It's about communication, and a lot of you know that. And we are going to have the solstice coming up. I'm not going to say winter or summer, but you know what? So I'm in summer, so I'm going to talk about summer. Summer is about the new sun, our old sun, tapering off, and we're getting ready to wind down. Yeah, I know it sounds like it's like summer's almost over and when it never happened because of all this crazy weather, but it's not. It's actually a good time. So this is a time for you to, embrace what's in your heart, embrace what you feel. And if you feel like you need to get in touch with that someone, then maybe it's time. But do it with love. Don't do it with, well, if we don't get together, what's never going to happen. No, listen to what your intuition is telling you. Maybe it's not time right now, but maybe it is. You have to make that choice. An awakening is about to happen regardless. So take these messages, what resonates with you, and leave what doesn't. There's a lot of important things here that I needed to hear as well. If you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. Also, I do have blog articles and other videos that you can check out. So I just want to say to you all, thank you all for just being there and reaching out. It's been my pleasure. I mean, I feel honored to be on your device. I always say that, and I'm going to continue to say that. I know I'm a little late today. Just got tied up with everything going around. I have a little one running around, my grandson. As many of you know on Instagram, I've been talking about it. My little grandson is with me and my daughter and her husband. So it's fun, seeing him all the time. So anyways, until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.